Okay, so I'll give you this example. I cannot fall in romance of my mother in my business. So if she gives me some shitty advice, I'm not going to take it. If my father says, you know what, I feel very bad vibes about this client, I want to say, Father, just shut up.
Yeah.
This is not your business. And I want money. So you would actually go for it. And let me not be philosophical, you would actually go for it.
Right.
Because you can see the grab, the hook, and not the jab.
Right.
So I just want you to be very practical. Give no shit about how you do it. Just don't care. Just don't care.
Right.
Give people the solutions. And then start working. See, you would say, how the hell without working can I give the solution, right?
No.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Or do you figure it out? The answer is that even if you are figuring it out, I'm telling you. The answer is real simple. When a customer or a client comes to you, you can actually give the solution to them by meeting their verbal expectations in your mind. I'll repeat that. You can actually give the solution to any problem, technical, technological, whatever crap problem of your clients by actually not coming over here and leaving your shoes and taking a bath and then ordering a blah 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 blah. Without doing that, you can actually solve it on the spot in the first meeting itself and take the check or the cash or the DD by actually meeting their needs or solving their problem verbally, not on email, verbally in your mind. That means you have to just figure out the strategy, how you're going to actually solve it, and then you would ask them, what are your expectations actually? And they would say like, okay, done, okay, done, okay, done, okay, done, okay, done. You would do it. And looking into your eye, they would give you all checks and then the big check. Because you know how you're going to do it. That's it. Can this be done with the highest paid or the most good looking marketer, branding or sales team? And as a team would fall short.
Yeah.
Because they just don't have the vision.
Yeah.
See, they have the vision, contextual. They have the vision, but for their lives.
Right.
Why the hell would they have a vision for you?
Right.
Even if you are the Oscar winner.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. So I'm not blaming anyone over here. I'm just being success oriented, not scientific or practical or something. Success oriented. I mean, like, that's the way how things roll.
Right.
That's it. So the way you actually grab the opportunity is by meeting their expectations or how the problem should be solved and must be solved in your mind, and then thinking about it, that how you're going to play the game inside.
Yeah.
When you go off from the meeting and then you say, alright, it will be done.
Right.
And when you say that so confidently, you don't require grammar, do you? You don't require vocabulary, do you? I mean, you just don't require communication skills. Just do you? No. Because you're just out with your body language, you're saying that it will be done.
Yeah.
And your body speaks, right?
Yeah.
So just forget about the fact that you need the tongue and it needs a special twist and it needs a rhyme and then it needs the grab. No. It needs the confidence.
Yeah.
That's it. So now, when you are so much willing to grab the check, and the next meeting which you're going to go, you see the check, that's the land grab which I'm talking about. And I'm not talking about you coming over here, doing more technology, expanding on more things. It's foolish. It would be great if you said to me, you know, Nitin, I'm an employee, my boss made me sit over here, what should I do? Then my talk would be so different.
Right.
Literally, it would be so different. And then if you compare, and if tomorrow the same you were sitting, and then you said to me, I'm the boss of this company, I lied to you, I would not repeat any line of yesterday night, because I don't operate from myself.
Right.
For you, how this is useful, I'll tell you. The easiest way, I'll be louder. The easiest way to lose in business is to actually ask advice of your mind, obey your own mind and do your own mind. That's the easiest way to lose the business.
So you mean to say like,
Okay, so now your mind is saying like, should I listen to others, right?
yeah,
I told you. The world is not two-sided. It's,
three-sided.
you forgot this. What's this?
Yes.
Yes! My dear friend, you forgot the success. You don't have to obey me. Because I already crossed out you, your brain.
Right.
Start seeing the world in the sales, the marketing, the branding view. That is success for you. Because the cash, I'm not going to pay you monthly. And even your pockets are not going to pay you monthly. This is going to pay you monthly.
Right.
Money, forget about the word success. Let's be narrow, right? The narrative is, success for you means money. And money is a function of what in business? 3 dashes. Fill in the blanks. Sales, marketing, branding. That's it. If you have a brand great enough, people would pay you check and say, please do the work. We want your work. Because you are the brand. That's it. Sales. You sell it, you get the money. And market. You get the money. Money is not a function of work.
Right.
Sorry, but that's not success definition. It's not my definition.
I will.
That's it.
Okay.
So when I said, now I'll be louder again and now because you understood this, now you'll have fun listening to this.
Yeah.
The easiest way of losing in business is to run obeying your own mind.
Right.
Because you know what? Most funny thing in this entire universe, your mind simply fools you every single time. Comma. Because if it did not fool you, you would have been super successful.
Yeah.
That's it. And so be this. If you're the greatest person on this earth, and you tell me a few things, today I have reached at the spot where I would audit you. And I would give no fuck about who's talking to me. You got it?
Yeah.
Like which designation was like. I would audit you. Why? Because I would audit you against the sales, the marketing, the branding. What I want. Because remember Rika, I want something else and some great chap is giving me philosophy. I would audit it. Because I would audit that with like, okay, give me your Vedas or your whatever, and it's so great, but I will only take those lines or shlokas from the Vedas which actually give me what I want. Got it?
Yeah.
So there is no disrespect for what the philosophy is, but all I want to say is, when the philosophy wants to be applied to the business, you want to be the auditor, the king, to decide how many of those will actually help you in getting the thing which you want.
Right.
That's the game. So I just want you to understand that there is one thing which is actually you cannot buy, touch, charge or keep it in your pocket, and that is the thing which you want. And right now the thing which you want is money. So because it is not there, you are not listening to it. Got it?
Yeah.
See, if the adapter is there, I would listen to it. That means it is screaming, please clean me.
Right.
The employee is saying, please give me salary. So you're listening to them. Or not, whatever.
Right.
But because the thing which is not there with you, so therefore you're not listening to it. Meaning, you have to listen to the thing which you want. Simple? That's it. So what do you want? Money. How it will come? Sales, marketing, branding. Listen to sales, marketing, branding. Fuck Nitin, you would win.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all. That's it. Just have that fan in your head. I want to brand myself. See, what's the difference between branding, marketing and sales? Let's take one day, one meeting and you go. You going the way you will go when you have 1 crore rupees in your bank, and then you go like that is the brand of yours. Got it?
Right.
But right now, today itself, for the meeting,
Right.
that's the brand which you will be showcasing.
Yeah.
1. Marketing is, you would go in the client's place and you would compare yourself with the market and you would say, where do you stand in the market? And you're stiff on your words. You say like, that's the market and this is me. This is my company. Marketing is no different than actually putting yourself in market.
Right.
And telling them how you compare yourself with the market.
Right.
That's it. Don't complicate, it's not an HR 2 years course. It can be understood.
Right.
And sales is, alright, Amit, 75,000. That's the quote which I have for you. Should I send you an emailer? Because then you're not going to say, okay, let me think. No. Your brand is on table.
Yes.
You have now compared yourself with the market. So when you say that you're up above the market, your rates are up above the market.
Right.
That's it. And you know what? Now you would be like, Nathan, okay, what if I fail? Every time that you fail, you can actually grab it again. And only you can. No one for you will.
Right.
That's it. So you would say, very smartly, 70,000, but remove 2 things.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Scale down 30,000. Because that guy is like, oh, we don't have budget. Starts crying. You'd be like, yes. Look, you're hooking up no matter what happens. And you would say, yes, 30,000. I will give you this, and this. Nothing beyond. Do you agree? The hook is the most important thing which you want. Because if the hook is yours, you would grab a boat and then with that book again hook up a cruise, and then using that cruise you would hook up a Queen Mary gigantic ship. Who knows?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
With small thing you start and you just compound your things. You roll on.
Yes.
And only you can do that. No one will even just think about it. They will say like, not my company. Why should I even bother thinking about it? This is how you if you were someone.
Yeah.
Literally, it's a fact. You would say like, vision. Why the fuck my boss is asking me to read the vision of the company? Come on, we are in a practical world. Right? So I don't want to be the good Nitin. Because this is not life, we are in business right now.
Right.
That's it. So I want to tell you how people behave, right? It's consumer behavior.
Right.
And that has got no fuck to do with the technology.
Right.
So I'm not going to recite any vision, mission or value statement because I have got nothing to do with it. I have got everything to do with my pay slip.
Yes.
Because if you cut 1 rupee, I'm going to come with a gang. That's consumer behavior. Because even employees consuming your pockets.
Yes.
That's it. So now, when you look at your client or customer, they want to consume you as much as they can.
Right.
That's it. So don't fall in romance of the packaged product MRP also. Scale down, scale down, scale down. But then, scale down on your services also.
Yeah, of course.
Correct?
I got you.
Got it?
Yeah.
Everything, say yes. People, see, I didn't say the way I used to say before.
Yeah.
And the way I used to say it before to people while consulting was, say yes to everything. Did I say like this to you right now? First? No. I said it at the last. Because now it got convinced.
Yeah.
Now you tell me. As the king of the game, you meet 10 clients, you would literally convert 9 of them.
Yeah.
Because now the rule is say yes to everything, anything, and almost nothing you say no.
Yeah.
You would convert 9. And now the philosophy which we were living in was grab 10, get 1.
Right.
Literally. That's where the world is going right now.
Right.
Give 10 calls and expect 1.
Yeah.
And the leaders are saying this, pushing it down.
Yeah.
Some leaders, some bosses, some managers, some kings give 100 calls and expect 1. I don't care. it eats up the power, the energy, and the pursuit of your people, right? They're human beings. Why not give them a cool strategy? Every fucking call they make, every fucking person they meet, they do something so magical that people say, we just want to work with you. And that's the secret is, say yes to everything, whatever fuck they say.
Got you.
Why? Because people are the biggest domain of escapists.
Yeah.
You say one damn thing which is like, and then I cannot do it. They would be like, no, we don't want to work with you. You know, I don't get the con. We will get a call back. I think we are not so convinced. Got it?
Yeah.
People are the biggest domain of escapists. That's it. So the only way you get the business is by saying yes when they say, you're a motherfucker. You say, yes I am. Because I need the cash. I don't want to listen to shit like I'm a motherfucker or whatever I am.
Right.
That's it. Look, I mean, you have to just understand that you're playing the game to win something.
Yeah.
So even if while playing that game, if you want to do something else, you should be ready, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Of course.
So I don't give a crap about sitting on the floor because I had my 20,000 bucks. So that's the sofa for me because I got what I wanted.
Yeah.
If the case was like, look, I mean, the most important thing is like you have to have it air conditioned and I want a sofa and I want it to be like super awesome. And you charge me nothing. If that was the goal, I would do it.
Yeah.
But that's not the goal. So I'm super clear that if I meet someone, I don't want to miss the opportunity to get the 1 rupee from him because that is actually converting his whatever into sales.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a sale. It's a sale. So that 1 rupee is everything to me. Because if I cannot learn how to say yes to all the shit, the bullshit which he says, I am not a good businessman.
Yeah.
That's it. See, the reason why you're thinking like everything is common sense right now is because of my 18 years of experience. Fucking experience. Because I'm using the words in the same way in which your mind tells you, yes, this is common sense. Meaning that when your mother comes and she cooks food, everything is just lined up. You get the food in the right nutritional proportion, everything is beautiful. But the moment she's out of the home, not only the cooking stuff, but everything is fucked up.
Yeah.
Meaning that when you have the expertise with you, everything is common sense.
Yeah.
If your mom is there, you say, mom coffee, mom clothes, mom ironing. She would do the operations.
Yeah.
And you give no fuck about how many friends you have, but she will do everything for you.
Yeah.
And you don't give a crap about it. I mean, you're just enjoying, you're branding yourself, you're selling yourself, you're marketing your friends that look at me. This is where you are. You're enjoying it.
Yeah.
So that thing is your business. Your mother is your people who work for you.
Yeah.
They'll die for you. And your job is to sit here and your friends, your clients, customers, have fun with them.
Yeah.
Say a yes to every fucking thing which your friend says is the easiest way to keep and retain the friend forever.
Yes.
That's it. I mean, like, people ask me, oh, within relationship. I was like, fucking you say no to everything which that person says.
Yeah.
That's the way in which you have fucked yourself. Not that person.
Yes.
So if that person is saying let's go to the garden, you fucking said tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I can predict it. It's the truth. It's the truth. Why should I be a fortune teller? Come on. I don't have any degree of that. But it's the truth that it happens like that.
Right.
Correct? So if your mom, if you screwed up with your mom, means automatically for an expert that you have said a no in your body language or with your words.
Yeah.
That mom, come on, I'm not going to have the lunch. What's wrong with you? Come on, I can have it at 5 p.m. No problem. And in that way, you said a no to the lunch, which was precious for her.
Yeah.
So it's like, this is the game where we ruin everything. You know what I do? When my father says, and he loves me a lot, so he says, this is Sunday, Nitin, and we've got the non-veg. He comes in the weekend, so he wants his elder son to be with him while he takes at least the lunch.
Yeah.
So it's a fatherhood. And I understood it. So when I get a chance to take one lunch every 1 week, and that's the frequency, and I say, Dad, I'm at work, I understand what he feels.
Yeah.
What he feels is, I'm a father, I'm working my ass out, I can't even have a lunch with my elder son. What's wrong? So what I said, okay, coming, Dad. I got up, I abandoned everything, I went there, I sat down, I ate, and I saw his face, his body language, everything. That gave me so much that when I came back to work, I killed it.
Exactly.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Just say a yes to fucking everything which people say. People context means your clients.
Yeah.
See, my father is going to take care of my home, my everything. So he is my client there.
Yeah.
So if he says, okay, get up, we're going to have lunch. He's not saying that just to have fun, but he wants to feel that. That once in a while when I come, I want to be in the circle of my family, physical circle, 5 people sitting in a circle, and have it. Otherwise, there's a hole in my heart.
Yeah.
So that's how people feel. Like, people want the reasons why you fucked up in their life. Literally, I'm telling you. Even if a father.
Yeah.
They will find out later, you know what, I'm not going to give you my rest of the property when I'm dying right now in the hospital because you fucked up everything which I said. And I'm going to give it to the younger son. Things pile up. Things pile up like anything.
Yeah.
And then they come back in 0 installments. They come back in flood.
Yeah.
Literally a flood. I just don't give a damn about it. Whenever anyone says anything, I'm like, fuck this work at hand. Just close this. Just do what they say.
Yeah.
You know why? Because the biggest mistake is, the work is not at toss. My relationship is at big toss.
Yeah.
Because the moment they expected something and I said a no, or I'm like, don't irritate me, the countdown has started. The relationship countdown has started. It's like, invisibly, the relationship, now let's say this is, it is saying, dude, the more time you take, the more damage you make. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So let's say, for example, if your client is saying, okay, what's the budget? Within 3 seconds, the number should be out, otherwise, you lost the key.
Okay.
Yes? If my father says, come to lunch, and I'm like, okay Dad, see, 3 seconds. But, the more time I take, the more damage. If I'm like, okay, I'll come, then he's like, he took so much of it, that means he thought.
Yeah.
That means even if he drags his body right now, he's compromising something.
Yeah.
Meaning that if a client thinks you're thinking, gone. He's in the mindset that definitely he's going to do some jugaad in this.
Right.
Whenever you get any expectation, yes, fucking yes. Just make up your mind because you've got that fast brain.
Right.
No one can do that. Just no one. They just cannot make out things fast. The king knows where to play what.
Yeah.
You know how to employ your 1 year experienced person versus the 4 year experienced. You know very well which project the 4 year puts his heads and hearts on, and the 1 year.
Yeah.
You know that. You don't need a tech lead or something.
Yeah.
So when you know all this, to do more, you don't have to do more. You have to just get out of it. Don't move much. In operations.
Yeah.
And when it comes to the opposite side, run. Run. Crazy, run. Rain, sunlight, tunnel, whatever. Dark room, red light area, whatever.
Yeah.
You want cash. See, you should every day. I'll tell you the few things which is like jazz yourself. Get up in the morning, scream loudly, fuck technology. I need money. I promise you, if you say this every day morning, your mind would start on the right track the moment you come to consciousness. That is, you wake up.
Yeah.
That's it. It's important. It's called affirmation or it's called incantation. I don't give a fuck. I know when you say something loudly, it comes over here.
Yeah.
And when you say it, you believe this.
Yeah.
That's it. You are like that then. Let's say for example then if I said this, fuck technology, I need money, and then someone calls from my office and says, sir, runtime error, then you say, bullshit, don't worry about it, we'll manage.
Yeah.
Because your thing is completely different now. You want money, that's it.
Yeah.
So like technology, fuck technology. We'll do something about it, don't worry about it. Worry about more clients, we want money. If we get more money, we'll have the export.
Yeah.
This can be taught. That's the good news. Because a lot of people say, oh, business thing cannot be taught. They scare other businessmen. Like the husband says, just stay out of this. Cook food.
Yeah.
That's the biggest mistake of that guy.
Right.
So that means they're just underestimating their wife. Never ever underestimate anything. Anything, literally anything. The client who seems to be a big, short guy might be the biggest miserable guy in the world.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So just play practical. Means like, I just play practical. Literally, I'm telling you, I don't look at the clothes. I literally don't look at the ties and because I have fallen on face, right? Even you might have.
Yeah.
You expect so much in your mind, and then when you come out and then you measure your pockets versus the height which they created from your their mouths, you laugh at it. You say like, of no use. Everything was just a bubble.
Right.
So just don't give any fuck about what your mind says, right? Correct?
Yeah.
Because the mind, as I told you, every time keeps fucking you.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's better to listen to success. Right now, the narrow definition, the ground zero definition for you for the word success is, I'm going to brand, I'm going to market, and yes, I'm going to sell, make cash. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. There's no fourth line. And if there's a fourth line, start making calls to people and say that I want someone to boss me. Why I said this harsh a word? Because you would never want that to happen. So it's very important that we do all this tough fucking conversation with the use of this word fuck, because unless until we do this, the conversation becomes sweet,
Yeah.
chocolate coated, which creates fat in the body of the business
Yeah.
and decreases the muscle. Big poison.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Try praising an employee and then you feel the fat increasing in the business. Absolutely. It's not because I'm saying and you're correct. But the trick of mine is I'm speaking like this.
Yeah.
I'm ordering my words and I'm sending you like this. Because if it was not business, I would be like, fuck business man, come on, live life. But I'm not going to say that right now because we are in Texas. So like everything which I'm talking is like this. Sales, marketing and branding.
Yeah.
Because there's a purpose, the reason why you're spending time with me. Because you know how to live life, so you didn't call me for that.
Yeah.
So when I'm here to just straight line everything, that's it. I'm going to talk like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everything is a propaganda of what you want from it. So let's say for example, if you go to a temple and all you wanted is to see the sculpture, so it be, and everything fucked up. No problem. Yeah. People just don't understand that. When they go to the temple, they fall in love with the beggars. They fall in love with the girl who comes there, or whatever. Like they fall in love with the whatever. They just forget what are you there for. Okay, so let me give you a clear-cut example. When a customer or client says, "Dude, you have a company. Can you create me a Hadoop project?" You would say yes, and you fucking have no idea what is Hadoop. And you say yes because I told you the thing says say yes to anything. Now your mind says charging, and then you say yes, 2,50,000.
Yes.
And he would be like, deal. That's it. You come over here, start ringing up, get the expertise, pay them 1 lakh upfront, no problem, get the solution, just slap it on their face. There's no fucking thing about code. Just code doesn't interfere in business.
It's all about.
Yes. The technology is of fucking no use in business. And it's not because of my personal opinion, but it is the way it is. Meaning that before the 18th century, businesses fucking were so rich. Not by currency, but I'm talking about the richness. So businesses were there. And the meaning I'm saying rich is not by we have paper money right now, but then the trade was going on and people exchanged bigger things. Like let's say for example, if you understand sugar, salt, assets, gold, silver, whatever was given here and there was a subject to trade, and I believe things like water is money. Because if you have cash and you don't have water to drink, you fucked up. So, you understand now. Before 18th century, when the technology was not there, businesses were rich. That means, literally, and I say literally, at the places where things were not there, other countries were giving those things to those countries. But today, the case is not there. We've got so much of the paper thing, which we call money, that we are not ready to ship the salt, sugar and spice that we have and someone doesn't have, and therefore they have the nutritional deficiency. The people are dying there. This is completely off track, but I'm telling you the importance of how technology is of fucking no use to business. Because I'm trying to prove you that when technology was not there, businesses were far more richer. That means if you abandon, if you quit, and if you graveyard technology, you will become the richest person in your family. It's for sure. I don't know about your friends or something, but at least the small circle in which you're born. The minimum guarantee. That's it. And all you have to be is a self-pride. I mean, you don't have to post a status, but you're like, come on, I'm the richest in at least my family, and you have that pride. So I'm just talking about the blood, DNA connection. That's it. And that's far more enough for you to take pride. Like, I'm heading my family, come on, like, I'm 30 minus, everyone looks at me. I don't give a fuck about my friends. Look at me, my legacy. I've created my family's legacy. So like, you have that different pride. So I'm talking about that minimum guarantee. That if you can just keep this, not interfering in your business, and I'm not saying quit this means you don't have to see this, no. That's a horrible mistake, right? You have to do this more and more in your life, the minimal in your work. And if this is of branding, marketing and sales use, heads up. Heads up. Because then don't confuse. This should never ever be used for the operations and management. This should be used 99.9999% for three things: sales, marketing and branding for you.
Yeah.
That's it. And then you decide how much to distribute in your downline for operational people and for management people.
Yeah.
That's it. And I told you this thing also, that there's no connection to crap technology you sell at 5 lakh. You can do that.
Right.
Because I said, the technology has got nothing to do with business.
Yeah.
It's the skill which you have. You just sold it. You just sold it. I will give you an example. On Facebook, I sent a friend request to a guy who literally wrote code, recorded it and posted on YouTube, which made it viral.
Okay.
What he did was, he was an ex-employee of a big multinational. I know that, but I'll not name it. He came out of that, and that company took a project,
Okay.
a tender project of a government agency of a country
Okay.
for a DSP project or something, or a camera project or something, like how to actually have it. That wrote a JavaScript. He solved the entire problem and he uploaded the video on YouTube saying that around like 10 million or some $6 million project which this company has taken, I have solved it here, watch it. And he displays the code. He does it in Eclipse IDE or something and deploys it and he says, okay, this is what they want to do and here's the solution. The $6 million fucking dollars, they are just doing business.
Yeah.
That's it. So technology, one line can sell at 5, 10, 1 CR, that's your skill.
Yeah.
And you can do it. You can do it. And no one will stop you.
Right.
It's business. So just don't rate the technology by the slabs.
Right.
For example, .NET 10,000. Anything. Android 1 lakh. And then you go up, something, and then you will like, alright, this is going to be 7 lakhs. No connection.
Yeah.
You take up C language, and then you say 10 lakhs, people pay you.
Yeah. I got you.
That's it. Your problem, and I'm sticking to the only biggest problem because I was very clear. I said, tell me the biggest problem, and you said, I want clients.
Yeah.
That's it. See, when you said I want clients, I understood you want money.
Yeah, of course.
Correct?
Yeah.
See, so I'm trying to jump ahead and actually understand what you actually want and what you're saying. This is a big difference what we say and what we want.
Yeah.
There's a big difference. So all I want to say is, if you hit that particular thing, like what actually they want, you want. Like the Red Bull thing and the Coke thing,
Yeah.
people just don't know what they want.
Yeah.
People just know, okay, if I need to get a kick, coffee is the best alternative. Fuck you. You just don't know. Your world is just coffee.
Yeah.
I'll give you something, 3 days you will not sleep. And there are so many things.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
People just don't know. You know why? Because they are low standard. Sorry, but that's the reason why they are giving you money, right?
Yes.
To do something for you. Otherwise, they would just fucking do it for themselves. Because they're so smart. Because they are not smart, try and understand that the clients and whatever, they are not smart. It's their weakness which they are paying you for. They don't know how to build a business, and therefore they're paying you.
Right.
So when they don't know what it is, then I'm asking you, never ever entertain queries like, can you do a Hadoop project? You say, what the fuck do you want? Tell me.
Yeah.
If there's a better thing, I'll tell you. Hadoop is not the game. If I give you Hadoop code and ID and thing, will you be happy? You'll say, no. This is my problem. Actually, I want to solve it. So you say, please tell me what's your exact problem. I decide how to do it.
Right.
Because you are going to pay me for solving your problem.
Right.
Not to meet your expectation like, I want a coffee. No. Tell me exactly what you want.
Yeah.
Because coffee is just one meal. It's like that. So when my father said, Nitin, come to lunch, I have to hear that actually he's saying, son,
Yeah.
I want to spend my lunch time with you. You know, there is no father who would say like this.
Yeah.
How the fuck would you say like this?
Yeah.
So no one would say, if I said, okay, what's your main problem? I want money. No one says like that.
Yeah.
So that means that it's not their fault. We have to grab it, and that's the hook.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the hook. And when people say, no budget, you say, no service. See, they said no budget, right?
Right.
That's it. You say no service. And as much they drop down no budget, you say that much no service. But the hook will continue.
Yeah.
But the hook will continue, and then the grab, that's it. And then the jabs.
Yeah.
People do jab, 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 nothing. Tired, go home, fuck up, sleep. That's it. Because they're working.
Yeah.
They're not problem solving. You got to solve the client's problem at the first meeting. If you cannot solve it, fuck yourself. Just come out.
Yeah.
Just find another one, client, another fight. Yeah, that's it. I mean, like, see, if you're confused, if you're thinking more than 3 seconds on how you're going to deliver, they are not going to trust. It's not about you.
Right.
They are not going to trust. So be absolutely like, done, done, done. Leave it to me, done.
Right.
It's all about confidence, which you give to them, which makes them give the check.
Yeah.
They never look at, how you're going to do this. I want 30 lines of code. I want an EXC. I want a deployment which will work within. What's your fucking problem? Tell me.
Yeah.
I'm going to solve it. I'm going to take your cash. This is how you need to be. Because what happens is, when you be like this, now they cannot blame you for anything. Because you solved the problem.
Right.
Yes. Be a businessman. Otherwise what happens? Look at the disaster. People say, oh, it's not working, that's not working, and you promised this also, and you promised that also, and this. People want reasons to trouble you.
Right.
A lot of reasons. So get the problems, make a deal, push up, push down the money, get going, because you've got so many clients to meet, and so much money to make.
Yeah.
You just cannot care about any fucking problem. You have to take the problem, give it as work to downline, get more problems, get more payments.
Yes.
That's it. If you come down, game over. That's it. You come down, game over.
Yeah.
If I would have been actually sitting down doing something at my home, my game was over. I had 2 choices. Stay with my father's sister and her daughter, right now, who came from Mumbai. And the second option was, be here, I'm going out for work, I've got a meeting, and I'm coming back again. So this is like, okay, we came and this, no, they're like, dude, this guy's busy. Night, 10 a.m., this guy's going out for work. Wow. The more you leave people to their life, in their life, your value grows.
Of course.
Simple. But we don't do this.
Yeah.
We just don't do this. A boy asked me, I want to marry this girl. I want this girl. What should I do? I said, start running away from her. And then, see, any normal guy would be like, fuck you, Nitin, okay? I want her, and you guys, wow, how? I said, the more you want her, she doesn't want
You.
absolutely. Yes, it happens.
I know.
It happens. If you say, will you marry me? She would say, and she would think, and then that, if you can do something like, get away so far, so opposite, that opposites attract. If she's a bolt, fucker, you cannot be a bolt, you have to be the nut.
Yeah.
That's it. People say, she's so cute, sweet, and this guy is like a motherfucker. How? It happens like that, dude. The world works in this way. You get rich, bloody anyone would think twice before rejecting you. Because women would also look out for money. They love shopping. What the fuck are you going to do? And they need the cash. Guys just don't understand. Also, I said also. And the way you get much more money is business. Because service is not going to have a bonus which is more than the salary.
Right.
So it's simple. I'm being very narrow. I'm not saying that girls love money, but I'm saying that girls look out for money much more. Literally, I'm saying this. Why? Because they've already got the beauty. They don't want beauty from you. Because they've got it. If someone says, okay, we would do PHP projects with you, you say, fuck off. We do better than you.
Yeah.
So you never want what you have. You want something which you don't have.
Yeah.
That's it. It's a simple thing. So I said, you get out, become rich, and then go and give the opportunity. She would love to marry you. Because the more and more you would run after her, in your situation, she would reject you more and more.
Yeah.
Because you are a wannabe. And no one wants sticky things. So simple. Whenever a customer or client is thinking that you are sticky, they would actually try to escape.
Yes.
That's it. That's the solution. We become very sticky. Like, I want you. Like, you say the yes, but in such an arrogant way that they say like, dude, this guy just doesn't need me. It should not be like, it's his need. Because you're the boy, the client is the girl.
I don't.
Yes. Being sticky is the easiest way to lose because people run away.
Yes.
If I said to my father's sister and her daughter, okay, I'll stick to you. They would be like, don't you have some work?
Yeah.
How much time are you going to spend in front of my eyes? Don't you do something? I don't know, but fucking this works this way. So I have to understand that in order to make big business, I have to be both. Pull from both directions. One, I want that, and the second, I'm running away from it. Means, I'm saying yes to you, and I'm saying like, it doesn't matter if you say no to me.
Yeah.
Pull from both directions.
Yes.
See, look, the boy wants to marry the girl, but he is like always like, hey, hi, how are you? Hey, see you back. I'm very busy, okay? It's needed.
Yeah.
What if he says, you know what, I want to spend a day with you. She's like, okay, I'll think over it.
Yeah.
And then, so you have to pull from both directions. You've got no option.
Yeah.
Yeah? It's very, very, very easy. At one time you have to say, alright, I'm going to do this for you. That, look, it's good, but I'm not dependent that you'll be actually giving this to me. I'm telling you what can be done and how fast I can do it, and this is my charge. So I don't want you to actually, just rely on me. You can just check quotes from other marketplaces.
Yeah.
When you say that, people understand that you don't need them.
Right.
And then they would give you the thing.
Yes.
That's it. It's a simple logic. It's a damn simple logic. But the yes thing is the hook. If you say a no, it's going to be a jab. You're going to burst your head and they're going to say no.
Yeah.
And a ton of email, a lot of follow-ups, still no.